It's a Taylor! That means we're live, too.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yes, it is the
This
Velvet
place
Room.
exists between...
Very well.
We're going to load our last save. And we get to do a lot of reading this stream. Dun, dun. In any case, I need to keep chasing after Miss President. Now, I immediately see a recognizable feature, her long bony tail. I found her.
Wait! It's too dangerous to go alone.
Ah yes, we're fighting people. This person turns around in response to my voice. She smiled. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Calling me impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
This calmness. Had she expected I would follow her? I feel like she's toying with me. But I understand now. Nothing I say to her will change her mind.
Promise me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash. If you can't agree to those terms, I'll have to force you into protecting. This is a matter of life and death.
Sure thing. Then let's get to that announcement room together.
Fact. I thought I'd be able to keep her in check by saying her life was in danger, but she didn't seem to take any notice. Shrugged and accepted my proposal. She's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she speaks up.
Hey, mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
What is it?
There's a moment of silence, just as I'm about to go on.
It's tough, being forced to fight your friends, huh? Sorry. You don't gotta answer.
Still must be thinking about my fight with Yukiko. True, I'm slightly hesitant to talk about it. Yes, confusing game! But it's a question that must be answered. That's how it feels to me.
No, you're right. If I could avoid it, I would. But
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight? Or you think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
I don't know. Both, maybe. I mean, there's no way we'd fight each other without some kind of reason.
Well, she'll leave that in there. Studying Miss President's face. When she opened her mouth, she had a gloomy look in her eyes.
What if you had to kill each other?
Kill each other? I truly hadn't anticipated that question. Cut off the eye by how I haven't even considered it. True, there's no guarantee that Shin would suddenly make us fight to death on a whim.
Sorry, that was probably over the line.
I wouldn't let it happen.
Nice. You think Johnny Young Bosch is cute? Nice. Even if I was forced in that scenario, I'm gonna follow that order. That's all I can say right now. But after hearing my answer, Miss President cast her eyes down again. Seeing that explanation, how do I put this? Felt some incongruity. How could that be? Something doesn't feel like her. Could Miss President be carrying some imaginable burden she has yet to confide in us? Well, why did she confide in you? You met her like 10 minutes ago. Is it so heavy that she would ask the question of me? Speaking of which, if General Teddy does turn out to be her shadow, what does that mean about whatever repressed thoughts she truly has? Suddenly, it seems that her courageous demeanor are a mirror image of that. And a slight sense of fear chills my spine. My thoughts race through my head. Oh, we walked down the hallway. I mean, yes.
What are you doing?
I think I broke my nose for a moment. It's that invisible wall again, even though I should have been expecting them. I raised my guard and walked into one. Oh, my nose and wait. Oh, wait, Miss Princess, who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through here.
An invisible wall? Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then. Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament. This world sure is out there.
Yes, Miss President. This president walks through the place I had bumped into, so that must be the case. I imagine Miss President not affected by these walls. Is it because she's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix? Of course, if General Teddy is written, no rules don't apply to her. The entrance leading to the school building is ahead of us, but perhaps worst of all is that the wall I'd walked into is blocked me from reaching there. I have to find some other way. No, there are walls there too, in the same consecutive direction towards the entrance. Maybe I checked the way back. Because another bit of wall was full where I just passed, and I can't go back. With walls in every direction, there's no one to good. Keep looking hella nice. And if I can't go anywhere, that can only mean one
Be
thing.
careful. This
The moment I call out the Miss President, General Teddy appears remarkably made your way beneath my third round in the Grand Prix is about to begin.
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
you're still using that form, it's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Boy, you got peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yes. I was intentionally trying to wind him up, but he wasn't falling for it. It looks like I'm not going to get him to reveal anything that way. Quickly change
Okay.
topics.
So who's my next opponent?
Ooh, now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess. You're starting to enjoy beating up your friends? Okay, with the next challenger, come on down.
Nah, I just want to do more fighting than talking, my dude. I'm trying to play a fighting game, not a visual novel. The general doesn't pick up my attention and yells loudly. Yells out what appears to be a pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pulls out and appears to pick the seat. The four of us entered the TV together. Already fought against Yosuke and Yugen. Then...
That's what I thought. You're the last of us after all.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be next too.
Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words and actions, but I can't let my guard down around her. After all, I felt the same when I encountered Yukiko. Yeah, let's beat up the wife. Let's beat up our romance option from Persona 4.
Chie, you know what they're doing, right?
Yeah, I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around so we end up fighting each other, right? Don't worry. You're the son of a bitch who left us as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend. I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting me. I had to keep killing over and over, all because of you humans!
You humans? Now this is obvious. Clearly not herself. It's so blatant, her words don't offend me at all. Over, it's just out of character. But Chie would never say anything like that. You humans. That's as good as convincing that you're not human. Alright, carnivore was it? Miss President's watching us from the eye. She looks more but dumbfounded still. The Chie said at the entrance caught my attention. I had to keep killing over and
More
over.
stuff about killing, huh? Miss President was talking about it earlier, too. This must be...
Say no. Saying no. That's no. W, no. Say you can get canceled for that.
I'll give you a taste of the pain they...
She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore. I can't begin to understand what she's talking about. If the shadow is intentionally making people say these things, what does that mean about Miss President? Kill each other all because of humans? What kind of secret past could the new council president of Yasogami High be harboring? No, it's now not the time for this. I'll have to look at
Let's
between
do
us.
this.
Yeah. Let's do it. I ignore words and draw my sword. Immediately Risei's voice as if she was waiting for this.
Well, round 3 of the P1 Grand Prix already. The word on the street is that the
She
carnivore
was.
may have a slight advantage.
Oh, is that a Josh?
Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill?
Yo,
Maybe
it's
we shall win
Yosuke
this time?
himself. How's the nurses, man?
Let's get this.
I love how Josh appears as soon as Risei's on the screen. No, we don't need a bookmark yet.
Behold, Chie Senpai's secret kung fu style. This attack. Is the opponent cornered? Who will break the stalemate? Where will they go from there? Quite a close battle.
Oh wow, we actually lost.
What a rare, close battle.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh wow, maybe we should have placed a bookmark there. We actually have to go through stuff now. Now to quick skip everything. Yes, we're placing a bookmark right before we fight Chie, now that I know where that goes back to. The wife beat us up. We did it! We won! I just had to actually pay attention for a little bit. We did it! We won. Now back to the visual novel. I've won! I lower my sword and begin slowing my breathing. I don't believe I've injured Chie too badly. My third time having to do this, really, I'm getting pretty good at not having to seriously wound people in a fight.
Wipe that smug look off your face. This
General Tenny had seen that fight ending without many injuries. Because it's a bird through the monitor. It disappeared without anything further. We'll let him say whatever he wants. I fought all friends I get into the evil. None of them are hurt. No, all that's left is head to the answer and next Aeronautica is safe. Then we'll be able to go home. I'll go with Chie and help her off the ground. She comes back to her senses and seems a little sheepish. You alright?
I think so. Man, you're strong. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Look who's talking. I've never been kicked around so badly in my life. For real! Wait for Chie to reach her feet and then tell her everything that's happened up until this point.
The others are safe too? What a relief. I was pretty worried.
She is so relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. I can't help but smile at that reaction. She really does care about her friends. Yeah, these are the people I believe in. Seeing us exchanging smiles while like nothing was wrong, Miss President sounds perplexed when she speaks up. Yes! Seiya! Good. Welcome to the club.
You guys really are tight, aren't you? Makes me jealous.
Well, we did spend a whole lot of time together last year because of that case. Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that to me. Wait a sec. Who are you?
Oh, I forgot about that. I quickly introduced Miss President and tell she that she may be a victim of this case, but she looks suspiciously.
Huh? The student council president? You mean, that doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
What are you saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
I'm pretty sure, though. Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
My name?
The Miss President stops moving. What's going on? She can't tell us her name? That's not that strange of a question, is it? For some reason, Miss President doesn't know the answer since a kind of incoherence and melancholy from her. Yeah, sure.
What's wrong?
My memories? No, I don't want to fight anymore. Why do we have to kill one another?
Excuse me? Kill one another, I guess. When I hear the words fall from her mouth, I don't know what's crossing her mind. Just thinking it's not acting normal, and that's Cherry then throws the commenter down. Out warning with flames failing her arms, as if trying to ward off demons that only she can see. Elton touches her and concerns. Catches Kay and knocks her outside.
Chie!
What power I bring in to get Chie before she slams to the concrete wall. Still, this sudden breakdown. What in the world's happened? For real, what's going on? Once I help Chie back to her feet, we carefully approach her from both sides. It'll be a little rough, but it can't be helped. You can ask her anything when she's like this, but at the moment...
What?
No way.
I knew it was flying through the air. She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I'm saying. There's no reason. She was at a standstill. But so now her entire body is suddenly higher than my head. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. She and I look up in astonishment as Miss President kicks off the ceiling to change directions and lands at full run.
Did I say something to offend her? She did mention something about her.
Come to think of it, her memories did seem a little muddled. Maybe she was on the verge of getting them back.
What kind of memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
I couldn't answer. What if you had to kill each other? Emmett's voice in my head. Apparently he wasn't expecting that answer, and she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
I bet. Whatever this person is, we're gonna save her. Voice of strong confidence. Try to point home. She points to my chest with her fingers, if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger, still worrying about others. All my friends are like that. That makes me happy right now. I asked she if she'll be alright in her own. She says, let me worry about that. I nod to her and begin running off after Miss President once more. I will save her no matter what. Honestly, part of me wishes all of that stuff, those words were actually voiced. A lot of talking. Even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible walls keep preventing me from making much headway. Attempt to strike at the walls with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another. Miss President can pass through them. I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
Term is still my destination, though. Yeah, too much text, not enough fighting. The fighting ends in like a minute, and then we're just back to reading more text. No way to know if that's... And keep in mind, we have to do this multiple times. There's no way to know if that's where Miss President is heading as well, but if there's a shadow waiting for me there, I'll get there anyway. Teddy and Reese should be in the announcement room, and if Nala was being held up there, she'd be as well. Keep running, but yet another wall blocks the hallway. At first, I think this is dead, and I realize I can cut through a classroom and come out on the other side of the wall. It's forcing me into that room rather than letting me go straight. This probably means I brace myself and put my hands on the door. Oh, it's look at all the Teddy pictures. That's nice. When I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind.
Hi. Senpai! Can you hear me? Please answer me!
That voice. Is that you, Rise? The real...
It's found in the PS. I'm hearing it in my head. That has to be the work of her persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
I can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive in her voice that they come from the PA system. This is indeed the
Where
Rise.
are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you...
Rise!
There is no answer. The communication has been cut off. Had something happened in the announcement room, my head begins racing. They're going to fight each other, but they captured Rise as well. To me, that must have been worried about her using her personas to tell us the truth, and that's not important right now. If she was just captured from contacting us, then they must think of Rise as being valuable than those who can have to fight. I'm okay, but who knows what might happen to her now. I have to hurry.
Pardon me for interrupting while you are lost in thought.
A hand brushes my shoulder and surprisingly jump and draw my sword. As I let myself go, that I didn't know someone until he touched me. The second time I let myself get distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while I investigate that here and pay attention to the whole world on my own. I need to brace myself. Oh, Aigis? Hi. I look up and see an unfamiliar face. A girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. Wait, a girl? Her face and voice seem human-like, but the rest of her... There's metal everywhere, all over her body. For a moment, it's just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of her body where the two joints
I
connect.
didn't mean to startle you.
You're...
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aigis. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san. Correct?
I forgot that was the name they gave him. Wow. The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a police ranger to call me that. And did she say she wasn't human? It's, well, when Yosef called me by the it was a joke. When the stranger says, it sounds like they truly believe it. Ha. This is a pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
Oh, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down. I need to take this conversation away. This is a robot, Seiya. That is Aegis from Persona 3. She's a robot that fights shadows. She shoots bullets from her hand.
Aigis-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
The destruction of Shat?
Right, shadows, but I can shoot that in.
And does that mean...
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
Just like I thought, I'm starting to find another Persona user outside of my group of friends and a robot on top of that. I can't come to grips with all of this. Hearing we were talking, she seems just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. Sure, I've seen stories on the news about robots looking uncannily like humans, but isn't something like those this far beyond those? So I can't help but believe the evidence with my own eyes. I mean, I've been up and into TVs, in and out of TVs for the past years. Who am I to say what's strange or not? You know? That's kind of fair. Perhaps the technology behind the creation was supernatural roots of its own. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here. But I have to put that aside for now. It's something I have to find out from her first. P1 Grand Priest. It's so similar to the events of last year, but it involves someone like her. I don't have a clear picture of everything that's happening, that's for sure. Calm myself, then I ask her what I feel would tell me what she's doing in this world.
And what is this mission of yours?
Answer, but then honors. Of course.
Aha! So that's me. Who's the honey? Were you in the middle of trying to score with her?
No, Teddy. Just no.
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fight. You're a bright boy, Sensei. You know.
I guess we're fighting. Could Aigis-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his motives are, but he's trying to press it to make. But he's using us to crush each other, and she's the next challenge that's been set against us. Seems to understand this as well, and is staring at the monitor with
Sorry
wide.
about this. Do you know the rule of this tournament?
Only the victor of each match may move on. Yes?
I have nothing
Nice.
against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no...
Aigis-san is straightforward about this. She immediately takes a fighting stance. It's tough being forced to fight my friends. For some reason, having to hurt someone I don't know is tougher. Comes to the fields on that. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there are origin problems that in order to turn I can't fathom. This is the right to stop her on her mission. Shouldn't I know what's at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it does seem to sound mad, like my other friends. Perhaps the enemy doesn't know about her about colliding thoughts on the minds of people who don't know each other, and we're still incapable of understanding each other. We should talk this over before we do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
True, the loser cannot read this room, but until we have a battle, neither of us is going anywhere. Doesn't matter if we can't come to an understanding or not. Until we have our fight, none of our goals can be accomplished. I ready my sword. We're going to fight. Right, I'm not going to give up on what I'm fighting for either. I need to control my friends to be safe, and I have to make sure Miss President's okay.
And here goes. There's no need to hold back.
Indeed.
Let us do battle.
Severe impact now! Persona, take damage! Right down! Focus is severe now! Light damage! Persona!
What?
Firing! Ahead! Yeah!
Over here!
Damage! No! Persona! Hit! No! Light damage! Focus is severe impact!
These are not. Over here!
Hit! Persona! Raw damage! No! Motor functions shutting down!
I mean, almost 5 seconds. It was a minute.
hunk of junk was no match for you. Serves you right. Keep suffering.
No, I don't wanna.
Friend against friend, beating the heck out of it.
I don't know why you're making us fight, but it's pointless. We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
Hello, growl. That's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy's never made such a sound. It's actually rather scary.
You're such a dumbass. What's with you?
Oh, you're a shadow now? I was having trouble remembering to act as someone else in this face pulled and supposed to serve without hesitate towards the screen. Any pretense at copying the store's stupidity of the real Teddy is gone now.
Respect? Trust? So what if you don't hate each other? You're not like me. I was forced to fight against my will. I destroyed them with my own hands. You should all have to go through the hell I've suffered. See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on.
What are you talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
The moment I say that, I feel all the dots have become connected. When Miss President asked Blue if we were going to force to kill each other, I don't know, killing one another. For these both something that had directly come from her past. Maybe she had been forced to fight against people she didn't want to fight. Had she been forced to destroy something that was precious to her? I don't know for sure, but it's possible. Considering this, it kind of explains why her shadow must have created a tournament like this. That is, if she wanted us to feel what she went through. I mean, I might not be entirely correct, but I feel like we are close to the truth. Should I ask General Teddy about my suspicion? I'm raising my voice.
Pardon my eccentric entrance.
Someone comes fast to the ceiling. What in the world? I should have already expected from the falling debris. Hello? Elizabeth? Well, not a stranger. She seems a little common unwell, but besides that, why did she come through the ceiling? The door has rooms. The door has rooms. Incredible, Francis. This room has doors. It makes no sense at all. Also, we got Burn My Dread in the background, and that makes me very happy. I'm about to get to the heart of the matter with General Teddy, but the monitor sure did start along the ceiling. Though she seems oblivious to my fears, the cocks her head and apologizes.
Oh, please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Faintest?
Fame? Fiend? Something along those lines at any rate.
What in the world is she talking about? Who in the world is this person? Wait a second, she looks familiar, and with silver hair and golden eyes, could it be?
Are you from the Velvet Room?
My, is this what's known as being hit on?
Listen, Elizabeth, you're my favorite Velvet Room attendant? No.
A forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Okay, so that actually sounded like I was really hitting on her. No, I need to stop thinking about that. In any case, I need to ask her
Do
something.
you happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Margaret.
Which Pizza named her face seems surprisingly useful. She think back by this for bizarre speech and actions. She'll be younger than me. Rather spontaneously both the image of pondered philosophy and an innocent girl. I can't figure out how to exactly speak by her. Say it's like all the Persona waifus. We love them. Should I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, worrying about the necessities isn't the most important thing right now.
Oh, actually, we should introduce ourselves first. I'm Yu Narukami.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also. My name is Elizabeth. Dear me, to hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote...
It's full of mundane place, that's confusing. Yasuo Inaba might be out of the country though. I don't think it's as bad as people say. Let's go
Margaret
Elizabeth.
is indeed my sister's name.
Excuse me? Oh! Wow! The Velvet Room attendants are related. I kind of like that.
Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
I see. So she's Margaret's sister. That would explain why she reminds me of her.
Elizabeth-san, huh? Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that.
Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. It seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. I'm glad I met Margaret last year instead of this girl.
Why is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
Elizabeth is smart. I love you.
Is that so?
Just so over the top. Doesn't tell me much, and I have no response anyway. So what possessed her to come blasting in through the ceiling instead of the door? But so I not bother asking her that. So many people over the last year have been trying to promise it was like Pride of the Wild Horse. She's just going to ignore the direction I'm trying to steer us towards and just veer off wherever she wants. Best of us hold on and go along for the ride then. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. If I ask her any questions, she'll likely be confused anyways. As I'm having that side, you'll notice if I talk to her and starts to talk about herself, her eyes light up with a sincere passion. She's really a hard one to read.
I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be in order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I know a little about the wild card, but...
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
Glue?
Flu? Influenza. Something along those lines at any rate.
Influenza. Incredible. I'm having trouble coming with the right words, but I hear the sincerity in her verse. Peach, probably. In other words, I think she means that the power of the one. They'd give her a siren came here. I don't think it's worth to ask about how she knew I had that power or where she found out about it. Doesn't particularly follow the meandering path of our conversation. She brings up an outrageous suggestion.
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
I'm pretty sure any Velvet Room attendant could probably beat up the entirety of the Persona games cast one-on-one. Can I not fight you? Please tell me how she reached this conclusion that this was a good idea. I don't have a chance of talking her out of it, though, but of course I say. Give me a break.
Oh, how excited this is making me. My expectations are ascending skyward at Mach speed. To be direct, I'd like for you to show me the potential slumber.
Let me make sure of something, just in case. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed.
I see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of, yeah.
Oh. Well, maybe she understood what I meant when I mentioned the illusion, so that show might at least have some idea what's going on around here. Or she's unrelated to General Teddy's plan, inviting herself to usual world supply as her foot on the ground makes a fighting posture. She really does want to fight. The huge leather-bound look in her hands open as if by herself. A torrent of power pours from with a blue light. I can't believe that this strange girl has an unimaginable power. She seems so aloof. So it may not be more correct to call it an air of immense violence.
Alright. I won't be able to hold back.
Honestly, I was on the same hopes of bluffing her. I have absolutely no room to hold back in this fight. I hurriedly cast off my fear and this is on the coming battle. There's no room for doubt. I need to hit her with my full strength from the start. Even if I were to fight her with the intent of killing her, I'd be lucky to not be dead. Oh! Pinky with 1,000 bits! Fetus nuking coming. Hashtag Newt Squad smiley face. Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate that. Owie heart. I don't have the owie heart anymore, but owie heart. And Pinky got her 1K bit badge. And you now have access to the greatness that is Frannis Pog. I want to see them Frannis Pogs in the chat. Yeah, that's a Frannis Pog. But yeah, welcome, Pinky. I hope you're doing well. I know you had a good first few days at work, and that's pretty pog. Never were to fight her with the intent of killing her. I'd probably be lucky to not dead myself. At least that's how I feel. Elizabeth commonly begins the battle.
Let us do this. Your fate is in the cards.
Bet. I'll beat you up. May stream tonight though. Friend is Pog. That'd be pretty Pog champ, and then I get to raid you. Hoping that at the very least finish you story. I'd like to see how long an average story is before I do anything. Why do you just have Thanatos? Oh my god, woman, calm down. Excuse me?
Not enough.
Change things up.
Oh my god, woman.
Change things up. I'm surprised.
Hey, gonna lurk now. Pinky glove. Okay, we love our lurkers. Yeah, that's a nice artwork. I like that. Just when I thought I managed to throw her off balance, it gets back up elegantly as if nothing had happened. Suddenly I feel intensely built up in the air. Oh, she hadn't been taking this serious at all up until now. I saw to turn about like a leaf blown in the wind. That's trying to understand what's happening. Dude, I spun about before I can tell from when the floor jumps towards me and I slammed into the ground. Am I going to lose? Yeah! Oh my gosh, it's of my friends and Aigis-san, all those who I'd fought up against now. It's like the story you see your life slash far just before you die. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? Yeah. It's not over. I haven't lost yet. I can still fight. Or I can't lose heart now. I'm definitely forcing my legs to move and manage to stand up and get shut your book within it.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true.
Yeah, like I said, a Velvet Room attendant can realistically beat up anyone in the Persona cast. Unwielding torrent of power suddenly ceases without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that I continue to stand stock still, unable to move.
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Aigis early. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle, but each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again.
Peppo hype! The father nods to herself with the confirmed
This
suspicion.
was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
You mean fruit?
Flue? Chimneys. In any case,
It has formed many chimneys. Incredible. Even after a battle, she acts like that. I feel like quite like a fool for believing that she would have really killed me. Even it felt quite real at the time. Leave any of this. My legs give out under me and I think to the ground. Patient said that I feel looks straight into my eyes.
may I ask you something? To continue fighting in order to prevent an undesirable future. It is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
Fact. We gotta keep being our best and win the fights.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Well then, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
Bye, Elizabeth. It was good to see you again. I think I call it a draw. As I waved goodbye to Elizabeth, to her feet behind me.
Are you alright? You shouldn't force yourself to...
Right, but I haven't seemed to be very hurt or damaged or whatever you would say. She was likely just knocked out. I had no chance of winning if I'd gone easy on her. It's getting ridiculous.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
Huh? Isn't that normal? Seeing you smile like that? I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine. You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
I agree. Aya-san stops laughing and thinks deeply for a moment. After a few seconds, she looks back at me with that serious look in her eyes.
You have defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me, but I believe I can trust you.
Yes. She is a weapon with a heart created with the express purpose of wielding persona to fight shadows. Really, the current situation came to be because someone had stolen a similar weapon causing to enter the TV world.
So, there's another girl robot with a heart like you, and she's the cause of all this?
We came to this world to my older sister, the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris,
Oh?
is in this world somewhere.
Monko, Miss President, or Shadow, now Labyrus. I have a mountain of tasks to accomplish now, but even though I have a lot to do, I can't ignore any of it.
Tell me more about Labris, and I'll do what I can to help you get her.
Unfortunate.
Suddenly thought she said that she was a machine, but she no different but a human. As if I'm listening to her, I think about what it means in search. My search is not helpful.
So you don't know what she looks like, what she can do, or what equipment she's loaded with.
Basically, all she does is a robot that's built to look like a girl. And I did meet a girl who I didn't know in the T world. Miss President! No, Nick, there is no help. Mwahahaha. Can Miss President be Labyrus?
Is there a possibility that she looks, well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister, so I assume she was built before you, but...
My sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than my...
Then there's no way Miss President could be Labyrus. I'd tell at first glance tonight's once a machine. Miss President appears to be completely human. Never considered that she might not be human until now. But that just makes things even more complicated. What in the world's going on in this TV?
In any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now, I'm heading to the end. If Labyrus is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her event.
This is true. I shrugged silently. I don't want to be this. It's grave. This is Persona 4 Arena. I guess must sense what I'm trying to do and smiles.
Thank you. I will trust my sister's fate.
Of course. I give Igus a determined nod and I'm run out of the classroom. But man, what a busy golden week. I have to make sure Nautico's okay. Find Miss President. I'm ask whoever's masquerading as Teddy. Now search for the library somewhere in here. If this wasn't Avon, I'd be kicking it with my friends at the Zunas food court. Didn't be trying to be coy, but I'm pretty sure that big bundle she was carrying was probably a box lunch that she made. As to know what they might taste, well, let's not get started. I'm pretty sure we'd all have enjoyed them anyway. Eventually, I would have pulled Nautico or would have had some snacks together. There were things I wanted to buy from the Shiroku store, and maybe I could have made it to Uzun Daigaku in time to buy the last of their special rosettes. I wanted to talk to the owner with Daidara and get some books from the Yamanaido bookstore. I can Japanese, I swear. Have a steak while Aya hang out with the fox at the Sasuhime shrine, waiting for my uncle so we can have dinner, and tomorrow I've gone fishing. If I want to ruin my vacation calling the same person stole Labyrus. No! I refuse. Not right now. We'll fight later, Nick. I will catch them no matter what.
Getting away from me.
I run on. I cross yet another blue door. Perhaps a sign that I need to calm down. Surely have
Someone here?
Margaret, talk to me. I do, though. I will. We will fight in a children's trading card game. It's in her usual position. I glance over to see if anyone else here. It seems like that case of a sister isn't here. To me, looking inside, it's a seductive sound that also conveys annoyance.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble, though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
Fair. Pokemon, you will destroy me. Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know, bro. Lol. There's quite a hint of tenderness towards your sister. In her words, this might be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. But it looks like I want to talk. When I want to talk about Nautico, pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained a new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
Under resolve, I find myself not
You
involved.
have reached the threshold of truth. But man's hearts are mute. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah,
But this will be a difficult battle without end.
I did get an anime trading arc when I was while you were gone, man. The way she puts it seems like if she was testing me. I didn't respond immediately, and I think about the question. I'd be lying if I said that I'm not worried. Oh, that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment, but
if I have
then...
my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
I see. I have heard your answer, but it's not. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
This is true. Yeah, we'll place a bookmark. Seems that the number of invisible walls would mean that the end is near, just as I think I hear a familiar verse. I'm more of a Team Slifer dude. In terms of those. That was Miss President's voice. Came from the door. I finally made it. The door announcement from here inside.
You're finally here. Hello, Sensei. Congratulations. How does it feel to have won the P1
Already?
Grand Prix?
General smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, President looks confused while Rise lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai. You're late.
Yo, I'd be down to duel with different gods, but I only have one of the deck. I don't have one of the decks, man. I have to stay cautious of the general. But I signal to the girls that everything will be alright now. The general closing in. Oh, online? I can do that, yeah. I can't afford to make any rough move just yet, and then there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
I look around and I know what he's found. The general's face distorts with ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See,
Nanako!
I would take a notice that our general disappeared from recent. I felt on Donako. The general was standing directly behind her, but now he's gone. Or how could he have gone somewhere else that was that quickly, right in front of me without me noticing?
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
Okay, buddy. Monaco's not here. What is she saying? She's right here. Just about my hand stops. Something's not right. I look in the face once more. In her eyes, I see it.
oh, so close. Just a little more and Sensei would
Yes,
have been a
you
dog.
does talk in this game.
You bastard!
And he has a name! I'm barely reacting in time to draw my sword to block the attack. Suddenly appeared out of this... out of nowhere to attack me with this cane. And I get a good look at him as our weapons clash. I see the madness in his face, the same madness I had seen Nanako only a moment before. That's when I noticed Nanako had disappeared. What's going on?
You've got it wrong, Senpai. It's all been him from the... You can make whoever's looking at him see him as someone else.
So he's not actually taking on other
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
That's right. The enemy's able to control what I see and hear. I realized that after all the battles I've had today, but seeing Nanako made me forget all that and relapsed at this.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl?
Just like how my friends had actually gone crazy for fights, Nanako hasn't been brought into this world in the first place. Which for me is a fake. He just threw it since making us all suffer, but just as I thought, he couldn't deceive Rise's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her to keep us from warning us during this tournament. Now that I know that, I pushed the nose cane away, jumped back towards the girls in order to distance myself from him. Good, now I'm in between them and the general. And I look straight toward the one behind this bizarre
Who in
situation.
the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously. Fine then.
Okay. Ooh, anime cutscene. They exist in this game. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Oh, wow, that's a big weapon. That's a good question. Why is it a girl? Are you Labrys?
I am a shadow. The true self. That's my face.
Oh, it's her. It's Meta Lim's golden eyes, a ponytail, and a mirror is in its face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you? Why does she look like...
That's its true form. That thing is your shadow.
This is a shadow? She really came from in...
Miss President, the girl shake her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut, while Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being, saying what is going on, because this isn't the first time seeing her robotic form before all the faces match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily, even TV World, the sense of wrongness I had when Miss President had asked me about killing my friends. At least she avoided calling me her name, that superhuman strength when she hit GA, and that incredible jump to get away from us. The Shadow's ability to interfere with the senses of other people. Just as Margaret said, all the pieces of the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together, and now I can see the truth. Seeing you, Labrys, another weapon with a heart, stolen by someone unknown and thrown into the TV world, created the school and forced us to find our friends. This deep-rooted depression regarding her past memories, and all of this took the form of Labrys' shadow, who manipulated everything here.
Labrys, don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Miss Prez Labrys only shivers when I call out to her. Clear reason why she believed that she was the student council president, but that's just a disguise, more for herself than for us. Come to what it is, it's only there to cloud her eyes from the truth.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories, but you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
Labrys, keep an eye on the shadow. And the shadow is the darkness in the person out. Unless it's accepted by the person, it'll never disappear for good. But with that in mind, all I can do is watch over her until she accepts this darkness within her. To protect her from the shadow goes berserk and tries to kill her, but Labrys continues to shake her head and tremble violently. Words aren't getting through to her.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to... Too bad he doesn't understand at all. These clowns are so...
The shadow laughs here, surely. If it continues to smear more poison into Labrys' heart.
I wish I could have made them feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alive. A weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my...
That's fair.
I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
Good, I settle it into a fighting stance right now. I have a good idea what's gonna happen.
Oh, you're still clinging to that.
A shimmer runs across Labrys' body, and instead of the normal human girl that had been there alone, she had a metallic body just like a shadow. Labrys loses all composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear away the metal that had appeared. There was more to their change than just her arms, her legs, waist, chest, even her head. Everything not covered by the clothing was obviously mechanical. Reality that she didn't want to face, and there's no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labrys falls to her knee and finally mutters the words she was trying to say. Oh? Really? That's it?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality.
Really?
Mind and matter. Now then, Why don't you introduce yourself?
That's a very weird place to end it, I guess. So yeah, about 2 hours per story, and there seems to be 10 of them. I guess let's start Yosuke.
Oh, I'm so tired. What a busy day. Golden Week, huh? The holidays fell on pretty good dates this year. Jeunesse will be open for business during Golden Week 2. Come for our exciting Golden Week events, stay for the low, low prices. Then again, it's my fault for taking this shift.
Yeah, but all I want, but the only reply I'm gonna get is my own echo in the feel lonesome, so I've started moping faster. Such life for Yosuke Hanamura, a high schooler working at Jeunesse. I get a ton of crap thrown in my direction. I'm the manager's son. Thanks to dealing with all that stuff, my skills have improved, and now I act as the supervisor. It's just another day on the job. The city, Yasuma Inaba. Inaba City is a rural country town that doesn't have anything more than rivers and mountains. At least it's got a train running through it, but it isn't useful for commuting to the big city, and it's got pretty enough. Not pretty enough to get sightseers. It's a dead spot. Really just coming to Jeunesse to shop and a pastime to the people in town. Our store carries more than food and daily commodities. There are specialty stores. There's a food court and playground on the roof too. Old events sometimes, all that stuff makes for some really busy weekends. Then there's the extended holiday. You can start to see cars without town license plates in the parking lot. Now it's Golden Week. This is the busiest place gets all year. However...
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. Yeah, that's right. I'm free.
Normally, this definitely wouldn't be the time to take a day off. I saw the look on my dad's face when I turned in my time off request. I didn't care. I can't miss tomorrow because...
Partner's gonna be back.
Yu Narukami's coming home. Let's go. Yeah, we've solved the murder cases, and we've covered a world in TV and shadows, and yeah. Oh, that's a nice photo. Well, he's back, baby. Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow, so let's do it.
Time to go home and get ready for tomorrow.
Eddie, he's his animal suit thingy that we met inside the TV world. It's as feathered as they come, but when you can't bring yourself to hate him, end up being the one taken care of. I took advantage of his appearance. Now I work to cut costume detention grabber for Jeunesse.
Teddy! Hello? Where is that guy?
He's in the TV world.
Is this him? Oh. Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up.
Chie Satonaka. She's a fellow classmate at Yasogami High School. She's another one of the comrades that fought with us last year. Those of us who used Persona formed an investigation team, one about solving the case. We did it because we were the only ones who could find the killer and stop the murders. He was our leader, so just so you know. We started the brainstorming, I guess. Oh, and steak. Yeah, steak. I mean, not that she was our eating expert on steak, but she just liked it a lot. She can't wait for Yu's return either. Is she calling about tomorrow? She probably just forgot about where we're meeting up.
Yeah, I just got... Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't
I didn't delete it! Anyway, I heard a sort of the Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight...
Yeah, the Midnight Channel. You get to see people who get murdered.
There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
No, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying.
She wasn't. Fighting show. Yeah. We're gonna fight each other to the death.
Hey, the 4 forecast says it's gonna rain tonight.
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, but if it turns out to be a hoax, you better...
Then you owe me steak if it's true.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Midnight Channel, huh? If it's true, that guy is a disaster magnet.
He really is. It's kind of sad.
Oh yeah, I should call Kanji too, just in case.
Let me guess, Kanji isn't gonna pick up.
Huh.
Yeah, Kanji's a nerd that likes to
Guess I'll
knit.
try his home phone too.
Hello, this is the Tatsumi residence.
Oh, I'm sorry to call at such a late hour. This is Yosuke. Is Kanji-kun there?
Oh, hello, Yosuke-kun. As for Kanji,
I'll be right back. And of course, my Elgato just unplugged while I was doing that.